morning everyone, welcome to day 6 of the collaboration between Dearjuliejulie and Cara Brandon, the 7 days of spring 2021. Can you believe that? Tomorrow is the last day. I don't know where this week has gone. Today our Cara has given us 3 journaling cards and some gorgeous ephemera at the bottom here, and Julie has given us a wonderful big receipt and 2 journaling cards. Now I decided to do a little folio because looking at this, they're virtually joined together, so I thought, right, if I cut this out, I took this one off and had another one in, I thought I can get a folio out of this. And the other thing, if you look at this, it's got lines on it, and I thought this would be really good for a trifold as well. If you actually folded up here and kept this on, you could get a really nice trifold out of it as well. So that's the digitals for today. Pop them over there. So let me just show you where I'm up to. So obviously I cut, oops, let's open him up. So I've cut this main bit out and then added this one on here. Now as usual, I've cut, I printed and cut out 2 different sizes. I've done the normal big size and then a slightly smaller size. So this is a slightly smaller one on there. And then I've backed it onto a little bit of card, popped one of those gorgeous butterflies from, was it day 4? I'm sure that was day 4, on one of Cara's little mailings. And then under here, this paper is from Spring Up and Bloom, and I've backed on the other side, made a tuck here. Let's just use one of these that I've not done anything with yet. So there's one here, I've got a pocket here, and this one here is a tiny little pocket on the side here. Okay, that's where that one is in there, and that's as far as I've got. So I've got the little folio done, which was really simple to make, as you can see. I literally just, this is scored in half, left that one on, added that one on, and then of course I've stuck a bit of pretty sari silk in. So let me just pop him over to one side. So let me bring this in. Now I've not backed anything on anything else with it today. This is as far as I've got. So this is my fussy cut flowers from before, so I thought they might come in useful. These are the actual tags, the journaling cards, and what I've done is I've actually just popped them, the small one on top of the bigger one. And I've got all these bits of ephemera stuck on here, which I'm going to move. And I got my little one of this shaped punch to make these tags, and I've just made the small ones. I've got the small one of these and the big one, because I thought these would look really nice on the top. So I'll just bend them ready. Go over. That's it. So I thought that would look really nice on there. So that's the tabs folded over, so that's the easy bit. Now, where's my ink? And I left the spongy bit behind. No, that's my brow. Can't get very far with a pokey tool, can you? I think all I could do is roll the pokey tool in it. So I'm just going to ink these up quick, and I can pop these on, and it'll show me how much space I've got left on these. Sorted. Gosh, it's suddenly gone quiet. There was quite a lot of noise from the dogs downstairs. I don't know whether somebody's knocked on. And I went out this morning, and oh my goodness, it's yucky out today. It's, you know, that sort of, it feels like autumn. You know, that cold, horrible rain, and it feels like autumn. It's like that out there today. So let me just ink round this one quick. There they go, see? Having funny 5 moments down there today. And that one will go on that one. Right, where's my glue gone? Here. Oh, it sounds like the postman. I can hear the door going. I do love this one, the orange with the pretty butterflies on. I think it's absolutely beautiful. I really do. And I've cut out a wee label for that one. So if I pop this tab in the top. Oops, on the bottom bit. If I can get this on here. Down too far, but I'll make sure it's in the middle. A tiny, tiny bit. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. That's better. So that's one. Like that one. Let's glue you into there. Really enjoyed this. I've been watching as many of the girls' videos as I can. I think there's 2 I think that I've not had a chance to watch their videos yet. And I managed to catch Julie's live. I usually watch Julie's lives in the morning. So I managed to catch Julie's live as well. It was great seeing all, you know, talking to the girls, because you know when you can actually catch what Julie's doing is she's doing a premiere on her live, so she can actually be in chat and she can talk to you, you know, at the same time, which is really nice. And you get to know the girls quite well. I mean, some of them have quite a long time anyway. Let's have a look, which one's more? One of them was more brown, that was the one there. This one had a more yellowy tone to it, didn't it? I remember I was cutting them out, looking to see if I could find a yellowier tone one to come in with this one. That's about right there. So that's another one. And then this one, I'm going to turn it that way and pop another one on that one. I think this one. Like that. If you've been joining along with us, do put your pictures into the groups. We've got Scrap Along with Dearjuliejulie and Cara Brandon and Friends. And if you use the hashtag, then everybody can find you. And the hashtag is actually in the title of this video. I do put the hashtag in every day. And that's 7 Days of Spring 2021. And I've been, you know, when you go through and you watch the girls' videos, where they get the ideas from, it's just amazing. It really is. And Gardena has decided to make cards, you know, as in birthday type cards, you know, cards that you give away. And oh, she's done so well. They're absolutely lovely. And she says she doesn't make cards. She doesn't normally make cards, you know, she's not a card maker. But she's seen videos and that's how she got inspired to do some. And I thought, my goodness, you may not have been you know, a card maker, but gosh, she's done so many beautiful cards. She really has. I mean, she's really done brilliantly. And some of the ideas that the girls are coming out with are just incredible. I'm just cutting the outside of that off because it'll look a bit neater. That's it, with all the bits of white on it. That's it. Now that's a little sticker there. I'm just thinking I might be able to stick this sticker in here somehow. It's got a little bit of white on there too, isn't it? Let's chip them off. And I know I've got a little label in here somewhere. Here it is, it's a little label. And a flower, that's what it is, flower. And it was one or the other. And these we were using yesterday. And obviously because I cut 2 different sizes out, now will that fit in? Yeah. Obviously because I cut 2 sizes out, I had a couple of spare ones. There, flower. So I don't know, do I need to move this around a bit? Let's have a look. Let's bring that down. Maybe something like this. Let's put it a little bit cattywampus. I think that might look a bit better, don't you? I'm just thinking if I could maybe stick a floral in there. And the tab there. So I think I can stick something in there. I might completely change it now. That's what we do, don't we? We see something, we like it, and we get it all set out, and then we find something else and we say, no, I'll change that. That's too green. Just see if I've got any pink flowers left. I've got the violets. Oops. And that's caught onto there. Let's have a look. So I've got violets there. And I've got the blues. And I've got this huge poppy. And that's rose bay willow herb. I'm just wondering. No, that's going to be the wrong, completely the wrong pink, isn't it? Oh, I don't know. Maybe we're going to change this completely. I actually like that on there. I think that actually goes really well, doesn't it? Oh my. Yeah, I do. I like that. We're changing it, girls. We're changing it up. But so I'm going to leave that off. Where's the flower? Right, so we could put that on with flower. I don't know whether we could actually fit anything underneath flower. Then I think flower will have to be as it is, because I think if I stuck anything else under it, it's going to make it too, you know, it's going to be too much, isn't it? Yeah. So I'm going to stick it just like that. So let's get that ink again. Where's the dobby thing in my hand? It's rolled away. The dog had decided it was going for a walk. My poor daughter-in-law, both the kids were up at 1 o'clock last night and they didn't go to sleep till about 7 this morning. There she was, they were doing so well, and I said, you know what it is? I said they decided between them they were going to have a night where they didn't let mummy sleep. Because of course Violet is now a week old and she's doing really well, bless her. And Niall absolutely loves her to bits. He'll go up and give her a very gentle kiss on the head or on the ear, you know. He's been so good with her. So let's get that in there and put flower on. Cut his butt up. Let's cut your bum off. Got ya. Yeah, I like that. Now, let's go on to the blue one. Now, I've got hair bells here. A bit too much, isn't it? And that's pink, so we don't want pink. I think most of what I've got will be a bit too much on there. So the hair bells are like the closest, aren't they, in colour? They're going in the wrong direction. They're heading that way, aren't they? Not this way. And if I put them on there, then you're not going to be able to see them. And that's the wrong colour. No, I'll leave you off. So what have we got here? Right, we've got a guy on his bike. And we've got American soap here. Oops. And a flower dropped on the floor. They always do. I'm sure I had a little blue label for that one. Clearly not. Let's cut that back. Let's bring that further down. How about if I put that further down? I'm not over keen on the bike bit. you know, when you're doing florals, I mean, it says special delivery, so obviously it could be that they're delivering flowers, couldn't it? I don't want to come up a bit. That's a bit better if I come up. Yeah, that'll do, like that, won't it? But where's that blue? Oh, blue right here. Whoops. Don't knock the tripod off. So what have you been crafting this week? Remember, there's still the challenge in Tracy's group. And it's to do something you don't normally do, or to use something you don't normally use. And of course, with our Tracy, if you enter the competition, you put it actually into the event, you know, a picture of what you've done. Then she, they choose someone by random number checker, you know, that thing. And then you win one of Tracy's kits, whichever one you decide in the store. And of course, Tracy has some amazing kits, she really does. I've been working with her layered tags kit. And I love that. It's about, I think, 6 months old. I've got a couple on the table, I'll show you. And it is such a lovely, lovely kit. You can layer your own tags. In fact, it's just, there's some just here that I was cutting out, so I can show what I mean. So you'll get a tag like this. Now you can put another tag in the middle, maybe like this, for example. Okay, or she's got some that are already made up like this. Now the florals that go with this are colourful, and what I've used is I've used her other botanicals, which have got that lovely sort of aged effect about them, and they, you know, they're sort of grey tone, and they're wonderful. And I've used those, and they're for the stem journal that I'll be doing flip through later on this afternoon. And I've just loved playing with them. I really have. I love going back and looking at kits that I've already got and trying to give them a new lease of life. Because we do forget. We forget what we've got, and it's so easy to you know, just automatically go and buy a brand new kit and use everything in the kit and forget about what you've already got. And that's something I really like to do, is to go back and mix and match, and that will fit on there. Marry up what you've already got with something new, or look at things in a completely different way. I was talking to somebody this morning out of Tracy's group who's having the printer problem, you know, the let's print a load of belly bands printer problem. And when she contacted Epsom, they actually sent her new parts for her printer. And obviously that's not the problem. It's it's the update, you know, Windows update. And I'm just wondering if Windows are actually going to admit, it's not the pink ones, I'm not using the pink ones. I'm just wondering whether they're actually going to admit that it's them that have caused the problem, and if they're going to fix it. Because we all seem to be, I love this little buffalo, and I'd love to be able to stick him in here somewhere. I wonder if this will, how I can twist these around and get these two together and use the buffalo in there. I would love that. If I go that way, no, that looks not much like a cross. That does. It looks a bit daft. Oh dear. Sorry. I should have practiced this before I did it, shouldn't I? Something like that. Yeah. So let's get this one down first, and then I can sort of mess about with the other one and stick that on top afterwards. You know, you cut the ephemera out. I wanted to get the little folio done first, and I knew which colours married up with which colours, and that was as far as I got this morning. I went down the post office today to post a couple of swaps over. I did a lovely 2 tags. It's the swap was to do 2 shabby chic tags, and I've actually put a post in Tracy's group because she did a freebie, and it was 4 women, 2 heads and 2 full body, you know, dancing. And I can remember saying to Tracy, well, I won't be using them because I don't do people, you know, I don't do people very often. It's very rare I do people. It's not sort of something I go out of my way to look for. This way or that way? Okay. And there or there. Let's stick it right in the middle. It can stay there. And I said, I tagged her in group this morning. I said, I'm not going to say never, because obviously I've now used them. It was just so funny because, you know, I didn't think I'd ever be using these tags. They're a freebie in Tracy's group. Oh gosh, I think she put them up about a year ago now. Oh dear, what we do. So then this one will go in here. And he does go in because I made sure of that. And then, oops, let's just pull you up a fair. And I can put this down and I can decide where I'm going to put the other ones. I think I'm going to have that one in there because I really love the colouring in that one. And then these two kind of go together, don't they? So we pop one in that side, like that, and then I can pop the other one underneath there. And just pull it out a bit so we can see the different colours on them. Like that. Whoops. Yeah, I really enjoyed doing that one today. And I think that looks really, really cute. I must have cut an extra one of them. Looks like a butterfly, doesn't it? Not sure if I've got anything that would actually sit in the middle that would actually complement to... Ooh, I wonder. That'd work, wouldn't it? Yeah, this is one of the stickers that I did, on whichever day it was. Ooh, I wonder, let's have a look. And the colours actually go really well, don't they? Oh gosh, I love these happy little things that happen when you're not expecting it. Yeah. Yeah, that looks pretty. That's actually pricked that up quite a lot, hasn't it? Because when you've got a lot of decoration on a page that you're using, you know, a paper, sometimes you're not sure what to put on top of it, you know, because you don't want to distract from the beauty of the paper. But that's worked really, really well, so I'm really tickled pink with that. Now, what I've got left now on the ephemera from today are these 2 little things. You've got Levine for washing the best and cheapest, and a Pacific Company tag. So what I think I'm going to do is leave them just in here for now. Just pop them in here. Oh, well, it'll go in. It's catching on something. That's it. I just pop them there like that, and then I can use them tomorrow, because tomorrow is the last day. And Cara's Friday freebie will be out, and she's made her Friday freebie so that it marries in with the 7 days of spring. So I can use those plus all the other little tiny little bits of ephemera that I've got left. I have used everything except for those 2 little bits there. Once. Everything has been used once. Most of it has been used twice. But the little bits that I haven't used twice, or somewhere I've cut them 3 times, I can use tomorrow with Cara's Friday freebie and tomorrow's. So I really like that. I think that is so lovely. Little flippy. And you just tie them up with some sari silk. Now this sari silk is new to me. It arrived yesterday. Obviously we couldn't get sari silk at one stage, and I've not had purple. I've had like, you know, tiny little bits that have maybe, you know, accidentally been coloured in the middle of a bit of blue or something like that, but I've not actually had any mauve purple type sari silk. I've gone for like cream and autumn colours and colours like that. So I was tickled pink with this yesterday when it comes. I get from Yarn they're up here in Scotland, and Tracy does as well. Our Tracy Fox, she gets from them as well, and they do the most beautiful sari silk. But they do like the banana yarn and things like that as well. And they are a lovely, lovely website. Now, you can get them on Etsy. You know, you can order on Etsy. But you're better off going direct to the website. If you go direct to the website and you sign up for the newsletter, you know, the email. I can't remember how much you get off your first order, but you do get so much off your first order. I can't remember if it's something like 10% off your first order or 20%, or whether it's an amount of money. But that's what I did, and that's how I got my sari silk the first time. And I was so pleased with it. And when you're looking at weights, you can't really see how much you're going to get. But you get a huge amount, you really do, because it's not that heavy. You know, sari silk is actually very, very light in weight. Got one more, I'll do that there. But does that not make a difference when you fluff them out? And I am absolutely tickled pink with this. I really am. I am so glad I ordered. It was a colour I wanted for a long time, and when I saw on the email that it finally come back in again, I went, yes, I've got to have that. So there, that's my folio. And that will somehow, I'm not too sure how. Woo! I do apologise. You hit the deck. That teaches me. I knew that journal was too heavy and too big. Okay, guys, I hope you've not got a headache from hitting the floor. We didn't actually hit the table. My journal, as you can see, is turning into a really, really big chunky monkey now. I've put the brads in. Not the brads, the grommets. And I've put an extra one here because what I'm going to do is I want to add I'm not sure whether to do a chain or something, because this, having that one and this one in, this one's not so bad. It's too much for this. So I want to add some way, I thought of maybe putting it on a chain or something, the book, so that it can hang at the back, you know, the notebook. Or even if I tie it or something. I haven't just quite decided, but I knew I wanted to tie it onto there. I didn't want to tie it onto how I tie it with the sari silk, because it's going to be too heavy, because it's getting to be a real chunky monkey now. Which now means my folio can either go in the back here, which I think it probably will do, because I've got the violet here and the violet there, and I think they will go really well together. Because with all the way I've decorated the front, I can't really tie to the front. If I tied, you know, if you do the one where you take the sari silk and you bring it right the way round and then you tie it at the front, you can then put another journal in here, can't you? You can do that and then you can tie it all up together. Well, the colour of that doesn't match that. So, fussy me, I'm going to work out some mechanism of getting it attached on there with a chain. So sorry, mate, but you're being kicked out of your bed. There, you're going to be made homeless now. Sorry about that, but you are. So there. So this is going to be one ginormous. So I have not done a really, really big chunky crocodile mouth journal in such a long time. I really haven't. And I've just had so much fun with this. I really have. There's that gorgeous paper I used this morning. And I've managed to get everything into here. I've stuck everything in that we've made. I popped the little butterfly that kept flying all over the place into its correct place. And I still absolutely love this wraparound pocket. The girls did all use it as just a single floating pocket. But I am so happy I did this and made it the wraparound pocket, because it just looks amazing. So I'm going to stop leathering because I've got another video to do once this uploads. And I actually got my video yesterday. I know it's a lot shorter yesterday, but it uploaded really quickly. So I don't know whether where we are, our tower is at what we call the Millers. So it's about an hour and a half from here. Okay. And if I look across, I can actually see it up on another hill, the other side of Hawick. And at the Millers, that's where our tower is. But it's a place where a lot of people go to walk their dogs, and kids sometimes got there with motorbikes and think, what have you, you know. A really nice little place. And I'm wondering if it's the weather or whether somebody has attacked the tower again. Because, you know, it has been impossible. You know, I go to download the digitals that I'm getting, say, from Cara or somewhere else, and it takes forever. And, you know, it might just be one page like the Friday Phoebe, and I'm thinking, why is this taking forever? It's only one page, one piece of paper. So, as I say, whatever the situation is, I'm hoping it's okay. I mean, the weather is pretty grotty today. So it must be, whatever it is, it's resolving itself. And our lovely little wordy bird is still sat on there having fun. And he's all fluffy. I'm going to have to put a little bit more in his tail. I think I'll do that tomorrow as well. Stick a bit more in here. Because I'm sure I had 2 feathers in his tail. But it might have disappeared. Anyway, have a lovely day, guys, and I'll see you later on when I show you Paulette's gorgeous journal that I've virtually finished putting all the ephemera in, and it's going to be huge, absolutely massive. So I'm giving you a quick sneak peek, but that's for later. So have a lovely day, guys, and do let me know what you're doing now, because I love to see what people are doing. There's a thing going on at the moment where people are tagging everybody with pictures, isn't there? I've got tagged by Banya, but I've not put anything up yet. I think 10 days I tried to remember to put a photo up, but I could hardly remember what day of the week it is. It's going to be a bit hard work. Anyway, have a grand day, everybody, and I'll see you tomorrow for our very last day. And I think I've put this journal on a diet. Love and blessings, everyone. Bye.